These elections are probably the most important in the history of Gibraltar. Bear in mind they're taking place against the backdrop of Brexit. We may leave the European Union on the 31st of October. Our team offers experience. Bear in mind that the bulk of us, 9 of the 10 of us, have been in government now for 8 years. We have been dealing with all the different areas of administration. You see from our manifesto what it is that we're offering going forward, but you can also see the record that we have. We've built new schools, we've built new sporting facilities, we've built new houses, there are more houses in the pipeline. And all that has happened despite the fact that many of us, not just Fabian and myself, many of us have been dealing with Brexit all this time. I think it's fair to say that the Brexit negotiations were absolutely brutal. I mean, we started the process in 2016. We have had more than 500 meetings with officials and ministers in the United Kingdom, in Brussels, in Madrid and in other places. Those meetings have dealt with a wide range of areas in relation to our departure from the European Union. As a result of those meetings, we managed to protect the position of Gibraltar in the withdrawal treaty. Part of our achievement, I think, was securing the inclusion of Gibraltar in the withdrawal treaty. We did that through a specific protocol that deals with Gibraltar issues, with 4 memoranda of understanding and with the tax treaty. And that has safeguarded and protected the inclusion of Gibraltar in the transitional phase. The alternative, as some of our political opponents have been saying, by rubbishing the memoranda of understanding and by rubbishing the tax treaty, the alternative is that Gibraltar would leave the European Union at the end of October with no deal. And the United Kingdom would benefit from a transition until the end of 2020. We would be the first ones out. So by doing the deal that we've done, by protecting the interests of Gibraltar in this way, we've actually managed it. It's been a considerable achievement. And bear in mind that this all started when Mr. Margallo was Foreign Minister of Spain and when things were particularly difficult. We also negotiated earlier a series of measures with the United Kingdom government itself, and these are very important. We safeguarded and secured the access of Gibraltar companies to the United Kingdom market. That served to reassure the industry, very important for the economy and for employment as well. We also secured that Gibraltar students studying in English universities would continue to pay home student fees and not foreign student fees once we leave the European Union. Those fees are far more expensive, so the taxpayer will be making a huge saving as a result of our negotiations. We also managed to secure continuation of the healthcare agreement between Gibraltar and the United Kingdom. And what we have received very good assurances from the UK government itself that Gibraltar will be included in United Kingdom trade deals in areas where we consider where it would be of benefit to us. So I think that package of measures we negotiated with the United Kingdom, plus the inclusion of Gibraltar in the withdrawal treaty and in the transition, were a considerable achievement. We have been tireless, both Fabian and I, in taking Gibraltar's case internationally. So, for example, one thing which I've done annually is to go to Washington to brief members of Congress and of the administration on the latest developments here in Gibraltar, to bring them out to Gibraltar also, so they can see it for themselves. In Brussels, we've done something very similar. We've taken our case and taken our message to the European Union institutions. We've taken them to members of the European Parliament. We've brought over here members of the European Parliament to Gibraltar so they can see our situation. They can better understand the frontier, for example, and look at the lanes of queues that we have going out, look at the lanes of queues entering Spain, look at the incoming traffic, look at outgoing traffic. So we've actually made sure people come here on site to see for themselves. And obviously the very good work that has gone on and continues to go on in relation to the United Kingdom government and to the United Kingdom Parliament. We have been absolutely tireless in our international promotion of Gibraltar and our international defence of Gibraltar. And obviously that includes the annual visit to the United Nations as well. This is not a time to change your government. This is a time for people with stability, who offer a safe pair of hands and with experience. And we are the only ones with that experience. So vote for the 10 GSLP Liberal candidates on the 17th of October.